Hey, second recording of the video. You don't know how disappointed I am. I just recorded the video like 2 days ago, which took me like 30 minutes, and now I need to repeat it because the audio was like really silent. Imagine that you need to repeat a whole video because the microphone was not close enough to your mouth. The urge to scream right now is really loud, really big. You're lucky that today that I'm recording this video is a Thursday, and I love my Thursdays. Just look at it. It's a little bit sunny outside. I don't know if you can see it, but still. But, well, this is not the topic that I want to talk about in this video. So let's just get into the video, into the real video. Rewinding time. I don't care of what other people think of me. That is what I would say 2 years ago. I still remember that time that I used to say it, and now that I think about it, I was a big liar. What I would say didn't really match with what I would do, act. When I was with my friends, my colleagues at the time, I would say those kinds of phrases, sometimes other ones like that are similar, and I thought that it was like the most badass thing to do, and possibly because I wanted to be what's the word? Included into the group. This chair is annoying. But one thing that I noticed is that I would always be the one who would go next to my friends when they were talking behind my back. They could be talking like something that I was not, included, and I would always try to enter the conversation like saying, what you talking about, I was always worried about what other people would think about me. Thankfully, I have changed and I also grew up. I'm not that annoying anymore. Sometimes a bit, but not as much as I was before. And these types of people that I mentioned, like myself when I was younger, are going to be the ones that I'm going to be discussing in this video. So, let's start with a fact that you maybe understood from my story, which is that these types of people are probably the most insecure. Even though they say that they don't care about others' opinions or something similar, normally these types of people are the opposite of that. And I have only realized that when I started to become friends with my colleague. That person would always try to act like they were the badass, They were always saying that phrase that's in the title and thinking that because they were saying that, they would be included, which was not true. And then the moment that me and my other friend were talking to each other, maybe we were just talking about the most random thing about, like for example, toilets. That person would always ask me then what we were talking about, like as if that person was worried about what we were talking about, if we were talking about that person. One thing that I learned from both sides is that this phrase is actually just bad, Caring about others' opinions about ourselves is actually really great, and I would even say that it is necessary. And why I'm saying that it is necessary is because sometimes we need criticism for us to learn and grow as a person. By caring about what other people think about us, we just kind of learn how to see from the good to the bad. And that is why I kind of think that not caring about others' opinions is bad. But why do these people always say that they don't care about others' opinions about them? Why do they say it? Well, the most common answer is that they want to please everybody or that they want attention, which is true, but I don't think that's the only reason why they are always saying it. I think that the main reason that they say that is because they don't know who they are. Think about it. They need to get their answers from the outside, from the people around them. They need to be validated by them, just like a captcha where you need to be verified that you are not a bot, that you are not seen as a threat by other people. And since they are always trying to get validated by everyone, they are the ones who get the most affected by it. Thankfully, I have changed, and I kind of know what I am, who I am in this case. I don't get really affected by others' opinions, because I know what is true about myself. I know who I am and how I am, and these types of people don't. It's when you start knowing yourself truly that you will stop caring about others' opinions about you. And if you are like one of these types of people that say that, this is the point that you need to reach, to the point that you know yourself so much that you don't care about others' opinions. You don't get affected by it. But you may be asking, how do you do it? How do you know yourself truly? Well, the quick answer is self-discovery. What I mean by it is that just take 10 minutes of your day just to, visualize your life and ask some questions about yourself. Like really deep questions about yourself. Like your problems, your fears. Really getting into the really deep side of yourself. Not in that way, And another way to self-discovery is through God. Finding God, Normally people think that by finding God, the only thing that you will get is things about the Bible, which is not true. Through it, I found new things, not just about the Bible, but also about myself, my problems, my temptations, and actually helping me turn into a better person. This chair is annoying. So these are two ways that you can find yourself truly. Before I end the video, I just want to leave you with one question that will help you start your journey of self-discovery. It's a simple question, but it takes a lot of time to respond to it. Maybe take a pen and a piece of paper and start writing on it. And the question is, who am I? Simple but tricky. And that is it for the video. I hope you liked the message that I wanted to send through this video, and that you learn not to be like these types of people that are in the title that say, I don't care about others' opinions, which is the biggest lie ever. Don't be like me when I was younger. That's the main message. But anyways, I hope you have a great day, and remember, God loves you. Bye.